Today I'm going to show you exactly how to use the quote block in WordPress the easiest way. Let's jump in. I'm already inside the WordPress dashboard, so from the left-hand menu, click Posts, then click Add New Post. The editor opens as a blank page, and I'm going to type a title before anything else. I'll call this one Quote Block Demo. Now click inside the content area below the title. That's where the quote goes. Click the plus button in the top left of the editor. The block inserter panel opens. Type the word quote in the search box. You'll see the quote block in the results. Click it. The quote block drops into the page, and it already has a clean left border. Now click inside that block. Type your quote. I'll type, "The best way to learn is to practice what you learn." Now click below the quote where it says Add Citation. Type the name of the person who said it. I'll put John Doe. WordPress places the citation right under the quote, so the source is clear. Now the quote block is selected, so the toolbar appears above it. You'll see alignment options. I usually leave quotes left aligned, but if you have a short quote, click Align Center. For this longer quote, left alignment reads better. The toolbar also has bold and link buttons. If you want to emphasize part of the quote, highlight that part and click bold. I'll highlight Practice What You Learn and click bold. That makes the important phrase pop without touching the rest. If you need to link a phrase, highlight it, click the link button, and choose an existing post or paste a link. I skipped the link here. Avoid italicizing the whole quote because it gets harder to read. Now look at the right sidebar. If you don't see it, click the settings icon in the top right corner. Make sure the block tab is selected. Scroll to color. Click the background color swatch. Choose a light gray, something like the light gray swatch in the palette, then click the text color swatch and pick near black. That contrast keeps the quote easy to read. If you linked part of the quote, set link color to a darker blue, otherwise skip it. Scroll to typography, click font size. The default is inherited from your theme. I'll set it to 22 pixels. That is enough to make the quote stand out, but it doesn't look like a heading. If your theme gives you font family and line height, leave those alone unless the quote feels cramped. Now scroll to dimensions or spacing. Depending on your setup, you'll see padding, margin, or block spacing. Click padding and add 24 pixels top and bottom. That gives the quote breathing room from the paragraphs above and below. Now the quote reads as its own moment in the article. Now click the styles icon in the sidebar if your theme offers it. Some themes provide different border or background styles. I stick with the default left border style for normal quotes. The fancy styles can look busy. You can preview the result right in the editor. Now I'll show an existing article. Go to Posts, then All Posts. Hover over the article you want to edit. Click its title. The editor loads that post. Place your cursor where you want the quote, maybe between two paragraphs. Click the plus button, search quote, and click the block. Type your quote. I'll use Always Create a Backup before making major changes to your website. This one has no citation because it's a tip from the article itself. That's a good way to emphasize an important statement. Then click Update in the top right. When the update finishes, click View Post to see how the quote looks on the live site. Now let me show a page. Go to Pages, then All Pages. Open the page you want to edit. Place the cursor, click the plus button, search quote, and click the block. Type your quote and add the citation if you know the source. I'll type, "This service made it much easier for our team to manage our website." Then click below where it says Add Citation and type Maria Santos, business owner. Update the page. You can place several quote blocks in a testimonial section. To keep the formatting consistent, add the first one, style it, then use the three-dot menu to duplicate it. Select the block, click the three-dot menu in the toolbar, and choose Duplicate. Then just replace the text and the citation. That is the fastest way to build multiple testimonials without redoing the colors and spacing. If you want a large visual statement, WordPress also has a pull quote block. I'll add one below this testimonial to show the difference. Click plus, search pull quote, click it. The pull quote block is bigger and makes the text much more prominent. I use the quote block for normal quotations and testimonials. I use pull quote for one featured line and only once per article. If every section has a pull quote, nothing stands out. I'll delete this one. Select the pull quote block, click the three-dot menu, choose Delete. The same three-dot menu also lets you delete any quote block. Select it, click the three-dot menu, choose Delete. The quote disappears and the rest of the content stays where it was. If you want to move a quote, select the block and use the drag handle in the toolbar, or click Move Up or Move Down. I'll drag this one below the previous paragraph. The whole block moves as one piece, so the quote and citation stay together. Before you finish, preview your post on mobile. In the editor, click Preview, then choose the mobile view. Check that the quote text does not feel cramped against the background and that the font size doesn't break long words. If it does, lower the font size or reduce padding. Also keep the formatting consistent. If you style one testimonial with a light gray background and 22 pixel text, use the duplicate method so every testimonial matches. If this helped, hit like, subscribe, and leave a comment saying this was helpful. Comments are what push this to other people looking for the same thing.